Teams that are red hot. What's it like to play in a team that is stacking up win after win after win?
Oh, man, it feels great. Your confidence builds, your chemistry builds. You have time to concentrate on other players to get them their rhythm going because it's all in the mind frame of winning. And when you're winning, you have to have that mind frame in practice.
Bulls shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
Dunn passes to Carter. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game. Who will be recognized as the best of the best? Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I would have to agree. The thing that impresses me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Five to shoot. The pass to Horford.
Work in progress on this end. It's awesome seeing Levine make an impact and hard work on defense.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Carter against Embiid, and the rejection by Embiid. And they're running. Here's Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Dunn, and it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. That's good from Harris.
And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And again, Chicago, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Horford, and he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got 5 points so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Levine, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 8. To the paint, here's Young. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. That one on Horford. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
So he gets them both. Chris, if your team's style of play doesn't seem to be working, do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time, as long as everyone is on the same page. And if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room. We'll be back after the game. And if everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook. And sometimes with a new outlook, it brings positive energy.
Here's Horford. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that. He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Zach LaVine. The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them, GA. And Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. He's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Satoransky, the pass to LaVine. Shoots over Scott. LaVine can't hit. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Leading by 5. Good on the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here is Satoransky. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans. Inside, Embiid with the steal. Pass to Scott. He shoots again. That shot off the mark. Good defensive work there by Young. Al LaVine. 23 points his last outing. Young's shot is off.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
That one drops for him. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And here's Valentine for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
To the middle. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
LaVine kicks to Satoransky. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Harris. The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. LaVine with it. 7 points in the game. Valentine shot good.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Quinn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Young. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. O'Quinn's got 5.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
From deep three-point range, gets it to go from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Levine. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots. Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Scott against Young. Outside, Simmons. Back to Scott. Misses from close range.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
To the wing on the left. Valentine wide open. He fires. Kick out to Levine. Three-pointer. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. First free throw is good. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Young with the steal. Big forward pair. Harris the 3 and Horford the 4. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Simmons. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, you got to be excited about Markkanen's future. I mean, he's a big man who can really shoot it and shoulder the offensive load.
That free throw good from Markkanen.
Yeah, and with Lauri Markkanen, you know you're going to get shooting from his spot. Great release and has been efficient from range since his rookie year.
And Chris, with Markkanen, the shooting frees up the rest of his offensive game.
Yeah, and he's better than you think going to the rim. He doesn't blow by anyone, but has the length and the hops on his drives to get a solid look while on the move.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 10. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. A floater. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Dunn passes to Young. And here's Levine. To the inside. Here's Dunn. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Love the mentality of Dunn. Looking to score as often as he can from the painted area. Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in. Porter kicks to Dunn. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Scott, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
I'm not really sure I've ever seen a center who could play bully ball in the paint, then step out and hit the 3, and give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. I mean, him and Boogie Cousins are really the only 2 that come to mind.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The 76ers number 1. The Bulls in second.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
Down low, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
And he should, Kevin. And at times, a lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to get him the ball down there with space to work.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Embiid. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 11 points, 16 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk about players getting hot offensively. He's in the same kind of groove with his defense right now. He's a beast at that end.
Nice D from Scott.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Baseline try. That one off the back iron and out.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Look, you got to be aware of Porter. He's superb at leaping towards the rim, catching the D by surprise that time with the alley-oop.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Levine. There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
And he makes the first. Well, Zach LaVine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, and he has a great first step. I mean, when he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 20.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Outside, Markkanen. He kicks it to Levine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Saransky's checked in for the Bulls. Free throw good, Levine. And the stretch big man, Lauri Markkanen, very strong player on offense.
And I told you, Kevin, it's no secret. I like Markkanen best when he is a big, greedy, searching for a shot. I mean, sometimes I feel he can defer too much, but he has the skills to be a great scoring threat if he is playing aggressive.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Porter. Philadelphia has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Simmons.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Chicago making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Here's Embiid. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis.
And how about his defense? 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
For Philadelphia, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line for your 76ers, number 45. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
And how about the vertical of Porter? He gets off the ground with such ease to dunk. He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Cornette's checked in. So it's Chicago now. It's a 10-point game. Young inside. Scott's there. Young's shot is off. With 1 on the clock, and he makes that one. 27 points for him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So both teams making substitutions here. Bulls trail by 16. So for Chicago right now, Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Valentine out there with Young. And it's Cornette in at the 5, down low.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
The 76ers again can't hit it. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. There's the pass to Levine. Here's Cornette. Clock at 6. And here's Valentine for 3. Here's Korkmaz. 8 points for him. From 15 feet away. And it's good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And we talk about ball distribution. Simmons is a terrific floor general, as he proves once again.
Passes to Satoransky. And O'Quinn sends it back. And there it is for him. Now here's Simmons. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. O'Quinn can't hit.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Valentine. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simmons. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bulls trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Valentine dishes to Levine. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cornette. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists now in the game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
No good with the wing jumper.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Count that bucket. He's got 31.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
The first one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability. You love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting up.
And stolen by Horford. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The 76ers, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Here's Cornette. 9 points in the game so far, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cornette's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Yep, it counts.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside, Levine. Back to Satoransky. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
To the paint. O'Quinn with the bounce pass. And the shot goes down.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Here's Cornette, and it's blocked by O'Quinn, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. .136 left in the third quarter. .133 left to play in the third.
Just doesn't seem to have the same energy level after his terrific first half.
And he knocks down the first one. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's good, 2 points.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Embiid comes with a double team. Bean passes to Cornette. And here's Valentine for 3. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. Inside, here's Levine, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Levine.
I mean, and when you think of Levine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster maker.
That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 18. To the middle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Stolen. Lets it fly. That shot missing, so the Bulls will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Simmons. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Harris on the double team. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Down low. 1 second left. And he sinks the layup. He's got 44.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Scott is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. On the free throw, no good. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go out. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Porter's checked in for Valentine. Young's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Satoransky grabs the miss. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professional.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Congrats on making the Rising Stars game, Jay.
Thanks, Patty.
What are you looking to get out of this experience?
I'm gonna go out there and put on a show for the fans. That's what All-Star Weekend is all about, right? I'm gonna just have some fun, catch a couple bodies, you hear me? Anything else? Benny? No? All right, cool. Later.
Thanks.
All right, till next time.